Hello and welcome. My name is Michelle Cohl, and I had the pleasure of interviewing Dr. Melanie Cain Gallo. Dr. Melanie is a business psychology coach, and she specializes in thinking patterns, emotions, and personality in the workplace. And this helps business leaders take their teams to the next level. But just classifying people as introverts or extroverts doesn't really dig deep enough. What benefit could you get if you really understood your team? Dr. Melanie has some really awesome insight about that. So let's check it out.
I'm technically an introvert because I gain, and that introversion and extroversion talks about where you gain your energy. Do you gain your energy from being out amongst a lot of people, or do you gain energy? Are you better able to focus and do things um, when you're by yourself? So I'm technically an introvert. Although I'm a coach, I love working with people. When it comes to actually processing information and that type of thing, I bet I work better by myself. We both might be introverts, but we might be at different levels of introversion. And that's just one trait. That's just one thing. I mean, if you think about all the different personality traits, all the different types of emotions, all the different ways of thinking, and you look at the different combinations of all of those things, I mean, and those are the things we can measure. That doesn't count, you know, your physical health and your mental health in terms of like how your brain is actually wired. Like we're so unique, but the fact that we all share similar characteristics to the point where it helps us to understand each other, that to me is amazing. Being able to understand someone without even really having the opportunity to have an in-depth conversation with them is important because, the more you understand someone, then the better you can treat them, the better you can understand them, the better you can work with them. So, yeah.
Plus, some people are, really closed off and don't
Hmm.
share a lot of information.
That's true.
So if that's the type of person you have, having one of these assessments available, that can
Right.
help you better, to treat them better.
Right. And you don't necessarily, I mean, someone who's closed off, they might not mind going on their phone and taking a little assessment. And they might not mind their coworker or their boss knowing how they are. They just don't want you to ask them about it. They just don't want to have a discussion with you about how their feelings are, how they view this and they don't want to talk to you about that. That's uncomfortable. They don't mind you knowing so that you can act accordingly, but they don't want to sit there and have an in-depth conversation with you about, what they value in the workplace and all of that. They don't, some people just that's uncomfortable that you're getting
Yeah.
too much information. You're asking me too much.
If your business is ready to reach new heights, contact Dr. Melanie today.